You know, I think it's a great way to start the day with a positive note and stuff, especially with so much going on in the world around us that we need to stop and really think. So good morning. I just, hope some of you can join me. If you can join me live, say hi in the comments. I'd love to know you're here because it's, it's more fun talking to somebody that's joining me live versus, watching their video. But I would really love for you to participate. And if you get value out of what I say and I, just something hits you, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys so I know I'm out here and doing something good for you and not just kind of like, babbling every day. Today I really was kind of focusing on, updating my planner. I got some goals I want to achieve. It's a new month. I'm working on a 90-day run. You guys, I talked to you before about it. A 90-day run from now basically to the end of the year. So it's a little bit more than 90 days. But it'll run me right up to Christmas and all of that. But I always stop and I try to take time before the end of the month to refocus on what I want for the next month. Because when you know where you're going, you know how to get there, right? So, and it's just a common sense thing is that if you write down your goals, you're more likely to really reach them. That's an old saying, I don't even know what the stats are, but there's definitely stats that prove that if you write it down. So if you guys aren't taking time in the next day or two to write down your goals for October, take time and really think about it, because if you're just going through life, you're just going to go through life and you'll never get farther to where you want to be. And, like we all deserve more, right? So I'm kind of saying that what you need, and these are some like old Napoleon Hill tips too that I wanted to share, is when you write down your goal, make sure you know why you're reaching out to it and why you really want to do it. Put some of those pain points for you, like if you don't achieve it, or how are you going to feel, or if you do achieve it, how are you going to feel? Like, what does it mean to you? Like, really have that burning desire, as he says. And I love that burning desire. I'm just watching Facebook like talk to me, I'm sorry. But if you have that burning desire, you're gonna want to keep going after it. And it has to be driven in your heart. It can't just be something blah blah, I just want to do this because, this is what somebody told me to do. No, it's really got to be your goal and you got to go for it. And when you write down those, pros and cons of why it's going to be so awesome that I get it, and what, I'm going to feel like if I achieve it versus, what if I don't achieve this? Where am I going to be stuck, Like, here's just a great example. Like, one of my goals for October is I really need to, clean up my diet. I did really good on the Whole30 and then fell way back, right? But I've been noticing that I don't sleep at night when my stomach is bothering me because of the foods I ate. And I just feel that ickiness, and I wake up. I was up at 3 o'clock last night again, and now I'm, feel tired. And it's just, my whole day goes blah when I'm not eating right. So one of my goals is to really start going back to my paleo diet and start cooking and eating better and, increasing my workouts a little bit more. And the benefits that I'm going to gain are I'm obviously going to feel better, right? And the pain, if I don't do it, is like how I'm feeling today, that's sick and icky. So maybe, hi Rachel, maybe I'm going to make myself a video that I can plug on my phone that just is my daily little reminder that says, Heather, if you don't cook dinner and eat dinner and do something healthy for you today and prepare your week to eat better, remember that you're going to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because it's a reality, right? So take some time and figure out what you want to achieve and write down the goals and cons, and then write down some of your possible obstacles that you're going to achieve. I'm always one of those, I don't know what to cook for dinner tonight. So, a possible solution then is let me grab my 5 favorite cookbooks and, tab my favorite recipes, right? If they're right there, there's no excuse, right? Or maybe I'll Google search, fish recipes and, I'll have them ready to go. So I can get rid of that excuse. If I eat junk in the morning for breakfast, if I plan my meals and I have something ready, maybe fruit in my, in my little basket on my desk, on my counters, I'm going to eat healthier, right? So figure out some of your problems that are stopping you from reaching your goals, and then figure out solutions. If it's a business thing, what's stopping you? Do you not know what you're doing and you maybe need to hire a coach? Maybe that's something you need to talk to somebody as a mentor, get a workout partner to keep you accountable. There's a lot of different things that you can do. to go. And then ask yourself, if I don't do these things, you know, for me, I'm doing these live videos. It's my goal to kind of come to you every day. I probably won't be on as much on the weekends, but I want to come to you every day during the week and give you a little inspirations. Not to like build my business, but that's like something that I want to just do for myself because it adds value, but I hope to like make a difference in your world. And I am challenging myself because I don't necessarily like being behind the camera and on videotape, but I'm doing it, and I just want to become better at it. And I know if I keep doing it, I'll practice, I'll get better. So whatever your goal is, write it down and just practice it and get going at it and get better at it. We talked about that before. And here's my, you know, my kind of a couple little thoughts I have written down is, whatever you decide to do, just do it. Don't have this what if attitude. What if I fail? Instead of doing this what if I fail, do like what if I succeed? Like what am I going to accomplish? Where am I going to be, you know, in a year from now if I just do this and I, you know, really do succeed? So try to take time today and write down some of those negative thoughts. I have to do it too. I mean, I tend to go right to a negative place, and I fight those things. Just like I said yesterday, I have to fight perfectionist. I have to like fight my negative thoughts because they really hold me back. So today, like if you have like negative thoughts of why you can't do something, I want you to start a list and start writing down the negatives. But then I want you to write a positive affirmation next to it that says, here's why I can succeed. You know, I can do this. And I want you to start reading that positive list. Every time you hear a negative thought come in, I want you to pull out your journal and open it up. And it could be on your phone, in the memos of your phone. Just open it up and say, this is why I can do this. And then, you know, like in the next 30 days, if you challenge yourself or if you run from now until the end of the year and you're feeling like you're getting stuck, don't quit. Just keep going. Have you heard of that, you know, saying, you know, you were 3 feet from gold, but if you quit, you don't get it. Just keep going. You're gonna get there. That success is always like right past that moment of sticking point, you know, that moment of frustration. If you're there, chances are, you know, like I always say, you hit rock bottom, right? We all hit that point where we just feel like we can't keep going. Just keep going. I want you to keep going. Commit to yourself today, right now, that as you set your goals for like October, November, December, for the rest of the year, that you're going to stick to them and keep going. Whatever it is, don't quit. You're going to do what you need to do because you've got that burning desire and you're just going to go for it. Like I said, if you need to, ask for help. Like, hire a coach, take a class. I mean, find a, you know, workout partner or, you know, a success partner and just, you know, brainstorm ideas. Sit down over a cup of coffee and talk to somebody, because sometimes just talking stuff out will help you get past that sticking point as well. Or maybe somebody can help you and reevaluate what you're doing and just give you another opinion and another side of it that you haven't thought of, you know? So don't be afraid to kind of look and ask for help. We all should be vulnerable at times, you know. It makes us real and it makes us human, and people understand that. So again, none of us are perfect, so don't try to be perfect. Just try your best, keep going. And then, you know, whatever you do, stick with your values and in your integrity. I like to say this in my business and stuff too. Like, don't, just because you have a goal to whatever, get to the top or be the top earner or the top salesperson or whatever, don't ever give up your values and your integrity to get there. You know, it's just not a good thing, you know. So I try to do everything with honesty and integrity, and I always try to tell people the truth. I try to be authentic. I don't really like to hide stuff. You ask me a question, you're probably going to get the real answer. So that's me. I hope my goal setting tips are, you know, helping you. So I'm going to just kind of summarize it. Get rid of all those negative thoughts first of what if and I can't do this, and start writing down positive affirmations next to it. So just make that list of the why I can versus the why I can't. Write down your goals and write down the reasons why you want to do it, that burning desire, why you can do it versus why you know, what's going to happen if you don't. Really sit down and think about it. You know, Tony Robbins did a really great exercise where we just closed our eyes and we had to visualize our life 5 years from now, to the point where like everybody was in the whole room of like 5,000 people were crying because, you know, just think of yourself like just with the weight loss. If you're, you know, not feeling happy and you're not, you know, eating right and you're not sleeping, where are you going to be in 5 years? You know, where are you going to be next year? You know, you're going to be overweight and buying clothes, and you're going to be upset in the fitting room trying on bigger sizes? Are you going to be at your doctor's office more often? Are you going to be able to play with your kids, because you're too tired to keep up and run with them? Like, are you going to be dying early that you might not even be able to see your grandkids if you don't take care of your health? I mean, really start picturing your future all the way down the line. Same thing with your business. If you're doing this as a business, if you don't make those calls and don't do your 2-a-days, are you moving yourself forward? And if not, are you stuck where you are? What's it going to mean to you to maybe not have the extra couple $100 in your pocket at the end of the month? Or what's it going to mean to your kids when you said, you committed to this business and then you gave up on yourself? What lessons are you teaching them? Think about all the other aspects that go into your goals and how it affects you, but everybody in your life. Maybe you'll never be able to take that trip to Disney World. Maybe you'll never be able to buy that house. Whatever. Maybe if you don't work your business every day, maybe you're driving a bad car and you're afraid it's going to break down. I don't know. So write it down. Write, the goods and the bads of, what if you do achieve it? Write that list down and then write it down as what if I don't achieve it? And make sure you read that list every day. Get rid of the negative thoughts of what if I can't. Don't quit. Keep going. You're going to get the obstacles. Take another list. I love lists, right? Just have fun with this. Write down your list of things that are going to stop you and write down ways that you're going to overcome them when they come up. Just have fun and go with it. And then just stick with your values and run, enjoy it, talk to somebody else. And I hope my tips were helpful today about setting your goals, because I love October. Like, it's a great month. It's fall. Like, everything's kind of changing, which is a great time to really run to the end of the year, because we all had those 2016 resolutions that we made in January, and there's still freaking 3 months to go out and at least push towards them. Maybe you can hit them this month or this year, and maybe you'll really set yourself up for next year that you're on the path to getting them. So don't give up on yourself. This year's not over. There's lots of time. So whatever you said in January, you still can go out and do it. Just make your list and go do it today. And I hope that was super helpful. If so, definitely leave me a comment and let me know. As always, stop by my page, heatherbuckman.com, and check it out. I'd love to talk to you guys more. Bye. See you tomorrow.